Today on Triflix Fridays, we build all of this. What? What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Triflix Fridays. I am Tristan Watkins, and I host this thing. Today, we are finishing up our two-part series on the light kit, the official DIY light kit for Triflix. Today we're going to be doing the backlight, as well as softening the front light. And some cool stuff. Oh yeah, we built that big thing. You can't see it now, but you will. Let's go. Just kidding. We're going this way. Woo! Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and start from left to right. We have a paper lantern for $2. We'll have 4 hose clamps. They'll run about $2 for all of them. We'll need 3 1-inch elbows, $1.50 for all together. 1 by 1 by 1.5 side elbow for $4. You'll need 2 of those. And they'll have threading on the side of them, of course. You'll need a 10-foot section of 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1 1/4 inch PVC pipe. That'll run about $7 altogether. You'll need a $9 photography umbrella, a 1-inch tee for 70 cents, a 1 1/4 elbow, that'll be $1.50. As you can see on the bottom right side of the page, we have a list of all the adapters that are already placed inside of the elbows and other adjoining members. And lastly, we'll have a 1 1/4 inch cross as well as a 1 1/4 inch tee. Together, those will run about $3.50. And all together, excluding the price of the mic stand, it'll be about $38. Here's a listing of all the pipe lengths that you'll need to cut down. The 1-inch pipes are above the orange line, and the 1 1/4 inch pipe will be below the orange line. Here we are taking the 1 1/4 inch pipe and sticking it through the T that has 2 adapters, unscrewing the top portions of the mic stand, sliding the mic stand through. Go ahead and take that cross and put it on the bottom, and that'll secure the mic stand in, as well as screwing back on the top components of the mic stand. We'll need these later. Here we have the 1 1/4 inch elbow with an adapter allowing it to connect to a 1-inch pipe. These 3 pipes are the 1 inches. That T is actually a 1 inch, as well as those 1-inch side elbows. We'll go ahead and screw those onto those adapters. Go ahead and press that back inside, and we'll go ahead and get all these components put back together. And now we can put that off to the side and start working on this piece. Here we have the 1-inch elbow with 2 1-inch components. The one running horizontally will actually be your longest 1-inch piece. Here we have the 1-inch T and the 1-inch elbows, as well as the shortest of the 1-inch pipes. And here's what it looked like all together. We can go ahead and put in the 19-inch pipes. You'll have 2 of those, and then 1 towards that top that we just put in a moment ago. Go ahead and connect everything together, make sure it's nice and pressed well. We go ahead and flip that upright. And again, you just want to make sure all your components are pushed together nice and snug. You don't want anything wiggling around during your recordings. Nice. Okay, now we can take the paper lantern and assemble that. You're going to go ahead and put your hand on the back side and hang on to it. Take the lantern, pull it upwards. Find the hole in the paper lantern, and you're just going to stick that metal bar through it on both ends. It'll look nice and round. Here we'll go ahead and take the light bulb set of the kit we made last episode and go ahead and run that through the lantern. Sometimes it takes a little bit of fidgeting to get it, but once you do, it looks pretty good. Whoa! Alright, we're going to go ahead and measure back between 6 and 12 inches on the extension cord, put it up next to your 1/2 inch pipe, and grab your hose clamp. Reach for your flathead and start to screw that down. It'll be nice and secure. We're going to move halfway down the 10-foot pipe, so that'll be about 5 feet if you aren't that good at math. Go ahead and do the exact same thing and add another hose clamp. And we're going to go down to the very end. You can't see it in the shop, but there's only 1 inch to 2 inches left on the end of that PVC pipe. And we got 1 more hose clamp. We'll save that for later.
And here it is all assembled, nice and beautiful. Look how big it is. Whoa. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Really? Cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and get that work light and our umbrella. Open up that umbrella and put it on top of that work light. Get you a last hose clamp that we were saving for a rainy day. We're going to go get that flathead and get it all nice and locked in. And now we got a pretty good diffuser for only $9. Holla! And there you go. Alright, so that concludes the assembly portion of part 2 of the DIY light kit. Stick around after this commercial break when I show you guys the comparison as well as how awesome it is.
Sponsor time! I want to personally thank Carr Design for all the sick logos they provided us with, as well as design help. Carr Design, best design on this side of the Mississippi.
Okay, on the top part we have the work light with no umbrella, and on the bottom we have the work light with the umbrella. As you can see, my shadow is very harsh on the top, and then below it's very soft, very natural. And again, this is without a backlight. Once we get a backlight in there, this is going to be amazing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and walk out under our backlight, and as you can see, right above us is the light, to the left is the stand, and to the right is some elephants. So I'm just going to go ahead and move around in different positions around the light so you guys can see how well it affects. And in case you didn't notice, this is the only light source in my basement currently. So it's actually doing a pretty good job. I am roughly 10 feet from it at the moment, and it's giving off a good amount of light. Now my camera is picking up a lot of noise, but of course a phone camera is going to pick up a lot more noise due to the low light than your average camcorder or DSLR. So, pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how someone that's never set it up before does the first time. Raises it up, starts to lock it in place. As you can see, it's roughly 10 feet up right now. Not too bad, pretty good height. The paper lantern itself can raise up to roughly 15 feet, which may not be the greatest for this type of light source, but in other situations it's always handy to have. So not too bad. Good job, Mom.
In conclusion, I'm not too sure how I feel about the entire kit as a whole. The work light with the $9 umbrella and the little 59-cent ring for the hose is an amazing deal. It's probably the best front light you're going to get for that price. But as for the giant glowy orb of justice and the entire PVC monster that comes with it, I'm a little iffy. The lighting is impeccable. It's great for backlighting, and if you ever needed to backlight a green screen, I would say this is probably the go-to light. It's amazing, no doubt. But it's so dang expensive. The extension cord and the light, we include that in an episode, as well as the socket adapter, not a big deal. The giant orb, only $2. I bought a pack of 10 for $10, and they're 16-inch diameter, by the way. That's $1 a piece. Amazing deal. What really stinks, though, is the PVC monster. I wanted it to be heavy-duty, no doubt. And in the process, I dropped $25 on PVC. Now, my goal of making this was to have something pretty heavy-duty that you could build for a lot cheaper than what you could buy, and I think we succeeded there. But still, it's really expensive. In total, we spent about $30 between the orb, the pole and the stand and all the extensions and whatnot. And that's a pretty good deal, I would say. And you're probably like, dude, I could have bought 2 Cowboy Studios for $35. And you'd be correct. You could get 2 Cowboy Studios for $35 on Amazon. And that's a pretty good deal. But those Cowboy Studios for $35 don't have an arm. And you could say, well, I could buy it for another $14. You're right. But now you're spending $50, $20 higher than our price point. Our entire kit costs less than that. So, once you get that arm, you put an orb on top of it, it still would not be as high as the one we built, it wouldn't go out as far, and it would probably fall over and you'd break some stuff. So the kit overall is a pretty good success. If you only had enough money for one of the items, I would say get the work light. It is amazing at filling your subject, filling the room, and diffusing it very nicely. But I cannot neglect the fact that this, for the price, is amazing. If you wanted to get anything equivalent on Amazon, you're looking at $80. I'll see if I can find something and post it and put a link or... I don't know. Like, I honestly don't even know. That was a pretty fun episode. If you liked it, let me know by liking the video. If you want to see more like it, let me know by subscribing. And if you want me to answer any of your comments or questions or do a project on something specific, leave it in the comment section below or send it to my Twitter over here. And as always, guys, I appreciate you. Don't stop working hard.
If you haven't already watched the first part of the DIY Light Kit series, go ahead and click the link on the screen. And for all of our smartphone users, I'll have a link in the description of this video showing you how to build the DIY dimmer that we use in this video for cheap, only $10, as well as how to set up the work light.